Hopefully my stream doesn't drop 4 times again like last night. Or last time.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 47. When last we left off, it was a bit of an emotional ride. You guys came to a bridge surrounded by stone statues, and you did a brief check of the area. You were checking the bridge, and you started crossing the bridge, and Callan tapped on one of the statues. Check it, and it moved. And it came alive. It was a stone bull, a gorgon. And you guys were quickly surrounded. One of them cast their petrifying breath onto the whole party. Everyone succeeded on their save except for 2, Saflin and Moro, who then failed another save each, turning them to stone.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
You guys have started to flee after Lilia has actually banished one of the 3 Gorgons.
Be gone!
Mihan, or Aurora, commanded one of the Gorgons to leave.
Yes.
So, that is where we are picking up. At the top of initiative with Curio.
Okay. And my controller just died.
My OBS chat window is very broken, so I'm just gonna need to peer over at chat every so often.
How is your chat window broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning my OBS docked chat window is completely white.
Oh!
It will not populate.
I would say, did you try reloading it before you started stream, but...
Yes, I did. I just closed it and reopened it multiple times.
Sorry, it's taking me a minute to think of what to do. Because these things seem bad.
It's too late to apologize for what's been done. Directed at Meteor, not you, Firedale.
I mean, I'm really contemplating trying to do the push thing again, but my strength is so low. Why can't I push with my dex as a monk, dagnabbit?
That would be useful.
I think that requires, like, leverage.
Yeah, that would be more leverage-based instead of strength-based.
Yeah, for those of you not looking at my stream, I have a slight tweak to my overlay to reflect the current situation.
Yes. Stony staff.
Stonified.
Saplin is done being taken for granted.
Yep, you're going to be using all these rock puns that you were telling me, aren't you?
Well, she is a flower child. Being stone makes sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I went there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a bonus action, I believe, to activate the Eldritch Claw Tattoo. I'm double checking.
You're attacking still? We're trying to run away.
I know.
Trying to probably hit that one and stun it so that it can't follow us. But aren't they immune to stun? Or are they not?
Let's see. Eldritch Claw. As a bonus action, you can empower the tattoo for 1 minute.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to utilize that because that's a +1 and gives me an extra 15 feet to do that. So there's a bonus action.
Well, you get the +1 no matter what. It's just while it's on your skin that you get the
Yeah,
+1.
but I do extra damage anyways and everything.
Yeah, you still do
Wait, I'm
extra
trying to
damage
remember.
and from farther away.
Yeah, it's the 15 feet.
Yep.
That's what I'm concerned about. Well, before I
Right.
do that, I'm
Oh,
going to
yes,
try a
I got all
thing.
missed.
I'm going to attack the one immediately adjacent to me.
Okay.
Let me see if I can fix my.
Still don't understand why you're attacking.
I'm planning on moving.
$25 is gonna hit. So you're gonna do 10 slashing.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised they take full damage from slashing, being that they're iron.
It does seem like they take full damage, so.
That is weird. I would have assumed something made out of iron would not take full damage from something like that.
Okay. I am going to use a key point to do stunning strike. Please make a con save.
Okay.
What's the DC?
$15, I believe.
Oh, a natural 1.
It fails! It's stunned!
Yep. It is now stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Never remember which one of these is stunned.
Yes, it's 15. Okay.
What number is this one, Meteor?
What number?
Or letter, or put the stun marker on it.
Yeah, that I'm looking for the stunned marker at the moment.
And this one is in the process of running away, right?
Yep.
After restrained meteor,
After restraint.
the 2 stars with the 2 overlapping circles.
Five, 10,
2 stars and
Aha,
2
got
overlapping
it.
circles?
Thank you.
20,
Yeah, it's angled
25.
circles.
Wait, let me see.
Thank you. I was
Let
having
me
trouble
s-
finding that one.
Yep.
Okay. So he is now stunned.
Conditions.
Yeah, so he's incapacitated, can't move, and can barely speak. Fails strength and dex saves. Attackers have
Okay.
advantage.
So now I'm going to nonchalantly walk over here and
Mhm.
push it over the bridge.
It is strong. You couldn't push it, remember?
And
It
it's a
automatically
contested
fails
strength check, and it
strength
automatically fails.
and dex checks.
Okay. All
And
right.
it's stunned, so it can't move, so it falls into the water, and hopefully it takes it a bit to get out.
All right. So you land a hit on it, dazing it so it is stunned. Then you kind of like parry around the statue there, and so that you can get a good position, and you push.
Uh-huh.
Splash. It's now in the water.
Uh-huh. And 15, 20, 25, 30. This one is running away.
Yep. How long does banishment last for?
A minute.
So that's 6 rounds, right?
10,
10
10.
rounds.
40.
Okay, so it should be gone for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus to activate the things.
Thought you already used your bonus.
No, I decided to try the attack first. Because I may have wanted to do some other stuff afterwards.
So you didn't
Y'all
activate
convinced
your
me to
tattoo.
wait. Correct. Now I'm
Okay.
Oh, you
activating
had
it.
not activated. Okay.
But now I'm
now
activating
you're-
it.
All
I'm
right.
also activating my feline agility so
Knew that
I
was
can
coming.
make it up back onto the top of the cart.
Surprised you wouldn't have grabbed San to pull with you.
Well, if she
Sounds
holds
pretty
out her
fast.
hand, I can grab her on the way.
It would half his movement speed and sounds pretty fast.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. I can do it. That still leaves me some movement.
So pull San on
Okay.
cart, please, and thank you. Yay!
Okay.
So 75.
Also, why are you
And
underneath all of us, Firebutt?
I don't know. For some reason, that's just where it put me. Apparently, the board game just doesn't like me as much. Because I climb up on top. I'll drop her off
There you
by the back, and I'll still climb up on top.
Now Kirio's on top of you all.
And so is
Is it
Zavlin.
just order or something?
All right. So you you start running, grab San, pull her along with you. You get to the cart, and you notice that the cart was moving slower than normal. At first, you thought maybe they were just trying to wait for you to catch up, but once you get up to the cart, you see both Saflin and Moro completely petrified.
Now I'm kind of happy that I pushed that one in the water.
Okay, so that ends your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next is the Gorgon that you just pushed in the water, who is stunned. Is it till the end of his turn or yours?
Firebutts.
Until the end of my turn.
Okay.
Next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess who's drowning? At least for a round.
All right. So next is the banished one. Oh wait, that was the wrong die.
Why are you rolling for the banished?
Okay. To see if he gets his breath back.
Banished?
Yep.
It still exists. It's just in another dimension at the moment.
Oh.
So it still
Okay.
gets a turn. It's just in another dimension, so
Okay.
not much it can do. But it still gets to roll to see if it gets its attack back.
Okay.
All right. So next up is San. San climbs up into the cart, and she immediately sees Saflin, and she looks and sees Moro, and you can just see her eyes start to tear, but they also are filled with rage.
This is when she picks up a barbarian class, right?
She could. All right. So she's going to lean out the back and look for anything to hit. She's going to see the other Gorgon, and she's going to
Use her
doesn't
sling
have
on
much-
it.
Yeah. Doesn't have much range, does she?
No. I
Sling.
think Aurora would speak up and probably tell her not to because he's commanded to run away and her attacking it might stop it.
Yes.
His command only lasts for 1 round, anyways.
Oh, well, I'm glad I did my thingy then.
Yeah, it is fulfilled its command,
Okay.
I believe. Let me double check that. One round. Yep. Okay, so she's gonna do her sling. And she rolls an 8. She's like, you can see her hand like kind of shaking with anger and sadness as she's like whipping this sling, and it just goes wide. Leah would already still be crying for when she banished the other one. Yep. All right. Let's see. Actually, let's have her do steady aim since she's in the cart as her bonus action, so that'll give her advantage on that attack. 16. All right, so instead of it going wide, it does actually hit the Gorgon, but it just kind of ricochets off and does no damage.
I'm hoping that's a flavor text thing.
Yeah, that's flavor text.
Okay.
Well, it's 19 to hit the Gorgon, so yeah, it doesn't actually do damage. Probably just hit its butt and just like ping off like a little marble.
Okay.
We got to see some stone on stone
that
action.
turn. So Aurora,
Yes.
you are up.
I'm driving the cart, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep driving the cart. We're gonna just book it out of here.
Anything you
As far
can
as we
do to
can.
make the horses easier to carry the heavy weight of the stone? If not, waiting for my turn.
Yep. Sadly, it's not your.
So,
Indeed.
question: we're
Yep.
burdened down because we have 2 very heavy
Yes.
Yes.
people. Can I cast? Am I able to take an action while I'm driving the cart?
I think he'll.
Would I have to stop? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I'm trying to decide if driving the cart will be an action or because the horse are doing most of the work. I'd say driving the cart, just keeping it on track, we'll say is your bonus action. So you would still
Okay.
have an action.
As a heads up, I'm
Wait.
muting myself for a
Okay.
sec.
So, a very important question:
Mm-hmm.
of the 2 stone of the student 2 stone things we have
Moro's
right now,
heavier, if that
Moro's
was your
heavier?
question.
that was my question. If we could get one of them to not be stone, would it make us move faster?
Probably. Because
I have a
horses...
I have a Sophie's Choice decision right now. Oh God.
Let's see. We looked up how much the horses could pull before.
Yeah.
Because if we can
Moro's
get to me, I
single-handedly-
can enhance
2100, so-
ability.
That will just double it again, and Moro's up in the 8,000 range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we
So
don't
even
treat
doubled.
we don't treat Moro right now as the size that she is.
That's true. That's up to Meteor.
Yeah, I was saying before, we've always treated her as a medium creature, even though technically a direwolf is large. So I'd say even maybe like she's half the weight of normal, but still that's 400 pounds.
Which would be
Which is
4,000.
4,000 as a statue.
Okay.
If
Well,
you
that's-
doubled them both, you
Yeah.
could get 4,320.
Well, I can enhance ability on 2 of the horses to
Yeah,
give
that
them better strength.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That would be 4,320 because it just doubles their capacity again.
Yes. I'm asking this because I can do something. I'm trying to optimize what we can do.
Okay.
So if
Good
you can
luck.
do something and then I can do something, can it stack? For the horse's capacity?
Depends on the something.
Something does not have to do with the horses.
Oh,
Oh.
crap.
Something has to do with the 2 that are weighing us down in the back.
What's that fire do?
I just thought of a thing and I don't want to say it.
You may as well just say it.
Oh. Banana, you have a bag of holding with some of the money in it, right?
Saflin dropped the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she did.
But she
Yes.
I was
didn't
worried about
drop our
that.
bag of holding, so we have no food.
Yeah, but we can buy food now.
We can hopefully hunt for food too. No, she dropped the bag of holding. So I'm guessing somebody would have picked it up in the cart.
Okay.
Yep. No, that's one thing she said she did because she knew she was turning. She was yelling
Yep.
out instructions and dropped the bag of holding.
And she
Okay.
actually had her mantle of inspiration on when she turned to stone as well. So she's kind of like, even though she's stone, she's kind of glimmering a bit.
And she looks awesome.
Yeah, she looks absolutely like incredible as stone, and she's even got a smile on her face.
Saflin has a truly statuesque figure right now.
Mhm.
Right. So I have to figure out because I can cast the spell that I have I still have the greater restoration for my necklace of prayer beads.
Did we
that
have
does
it?
not have greater
Yep.
restoration. On
It. I noticed that was on your character sheet too. I think it's just there for the default necklace.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not.
Oh, it does not.
Yeah, he limited that. He took it off on when he gave.
The beads had 3 specific ones on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do that too.
Poop.
Yep.
I had it written down.
Okay, it's just branding, smite, cure wounds, lesser restoration, right?
Yeah.
Those are the 3.
We need greater.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Poop.
Yep.
Okay.
2 bless, 2 cure wounds, 2 branding smite is what it is.
Well, poop. Okay.
Yep, sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't have that, so okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep on trying to get the horses on out of here.
Okay. All right, so they have moved their 30 feet.
Yeah.
Push those horses.
Move that cart. Move that cart.
When we get to my turn, I will enhance ability to help with the movement. Are we out of turn order yet?
Okay.
No, the other one is still
nope.
very much alive and kicking. It would just run away. It's no longer running away.
All right.
Can you command again, Nihon?
He would have to stop driving.
He still has an action if he hasn't used it yet.
I haven't used command yet. We should be able. I'm still within 60, right?
You're what?
I'm still within 60 feet of the one that I commanded before, right?
Yes.
40.
Okay, then yeah. That'll
Command it
work.
to keep going.
Can I make a suggestion for command?
Yes.
Because since it doesn't last that long,
Stop
and it just
attacking.
moves away a little bit in the direction that we're going.
Yes.
Also, I would recommend the prone or grovel, whichever one
Okay.
makes them fall prone, because standing up uses half their movement, which would immediately reduce its ability to get to us.
Excellent idea. Yep. Okay.
Okay. So you're commanding prone.
Yes. Prone, kneel, grovel, whatever would make it go into prone position.
Okay. And that is a 13 wisdom. It failed? Oh. Yeah, it fails, not Son.
Yeah, it's grovel.
Cool.
Okay.
So, and one of the nice things about it is not only does it fall prone, it ends its turn. So on its turn,
Falls
that's
prone
what
and
it's going to do.
ends its turn. Okay. Okay.
Neato. Thanks for the assist, Ardell.
All right. So that
That's probably the one that would
is
give
gonna
us
end
the
your
best
turn.
option to get further away.
Callan.
Can Callan do anything to make it lighter for the horses?
He can get out of the cart.
Checking. Okay.
Don't make me laugh.
True.
Wow.
Well,
Callan's
true.
probably one of the lightest people in the cart.
Yeah.
Get out and push.
I know.
Okay, so attacking the creature does not affect the command.
No.
So that's good to know. Okay. All right, so Callan's gonna come to the back, and he's gonna be like, "It's okay, son. We'll fix this." And he's gonna lean out, and he's going to cast Chaos Bolt at second level. Is that normal? No. So yeah, at second level, which extra 1d6. Okay. So $19's gonna hit. So it's 2d8 plus 2d6. Oh! Wait. Oh no, the 5 is okay. I thought I got doubles for a second.
No, you rolled 2 5s, but it has to be the first 2.
Yep. Okay, so it's going to be. Let's go acid damage. So this bolt shoots out, and as it reaches the Gorgon, like this green liquid sprays out and just starts melting the Gorgon's skin a bit. And it takes 15 acid damage. And then he's going to use his bonus action to cast Magic Stone. Oh crap. Shoot. I'm sorry, I take that back. That was supposed to be a +6, not a +7.
Huh? Oh.
He only gets a +6, not a +7.
Oh, so he rolled an 18.
Yeah,
Poor
that's
chaos
my
bolt.
bad. So the acid hits the ground just shy of it, unfortunately. So then he's gonna use his bonus action to do Magic Stone, which also misses. Next up is Lilia.
Two horses, please and thank you.
Enhance
She's
ability,
doubling.
3rd level.
And apparently they get 6 temporary HP with that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Are
you're
you doing Bear's Endurance? You pick one of those.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bull's Strength
Yeah,
is the
which-
one that doubles the carrying capacity.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, so yes, bull strength, so no extra HP. It's bull strength that I'm wanting.
Okay, so advantage on Constitution check and
And-
gains
And doubles carrying capacity.
Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Advantage on strength checks and his or her carrying capacity is doubled. So that doubles their carrying capacity to 43 20, which is still under what the 2 statues weigh.
Yeah.
But it should help
definitely seems to be
some.
helping, but yeah, their movement is still hindered at the moment.
Just in case people forgot from last session, because Saflin was using the mantle, she did give the horses extra movement speed for that turn, but she also gave them 8 temporary hit points, so they already have temp HP.
Right. Yeah, I saw you say that.
And I don't think it's a good idea to use your secret, not so secret idea right now.
I've been keeping it there in case it was useful. It's now useful.
You think we should use it right now?
I think it's worth posing to Meteor to see if it's valid.
You can try.
Do you understand what she was asking?
I saw her post it earlier.
Because technically they're still creatures. We could pixie dust the statues
Try.
to reduce the weight to get us going faster, but how do we keep them in place?
So you have used your action. What do you want to do as your bonus action?
Nothing much I can really do.
Okay.
At least I don't think
If you
so.
have an attack spell, you can cast an attack spell if you want. Cantrip.
The only thing I can really do is healing word. That unless, give me a second. Question: is this Gorgon damaged at all? Like HP wise?
Check. Yeah, that's the one you guys have done the most damage to.
Just because I'm mad at it?
Soul of the Dead.
Yes.
Dong.
Whoops.
All right, DC 14. Natural 20.
Wow.
As I'm just like crying, I'm just like, yeah. And it saves, so it makes me
half damage or no damage.
It's an all or nothing because it's a cantrip.
Okay, so no damage. You sound off the bells, and it kind of looks at you angrily.
Is that right, Banana?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, and that ends your turn. Unless you want to move.
No. And would we say Luna's tattoo was still active from before?
Luna's tattoo would be active. I believe you did activate it.
I did activate it,
Session.
so it hasn't been... Okay, so her tattoo is still active, so if it starts to come within range, she can attack you.
Okay. Does she have the 15-foot range?
Yes. Give me a second.
Or is it the one that just increases her damage?
The 15-foot range.
Okay.
Well, they're both 15 feet, but is it the one that lets them grab or the one that lets her attack?
I think it's the one that lets her attack.
The Eldritch Maul, so it's the 15 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Well, the
So-
grabbing one also goes out to 15 feet, which is why I was asking.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is just, for now, until we get out to safety, if it comes within circle, she attacks.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming circle is shown, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I can see the circle.
If it comes
She
within,
attack, she protect.
if anything comes within circle, she attack.
Okay.
So that's holding her
Sounds
action.
Yeah, and that one, the empowered tattoo will last a minute, so 10 rounds too. So
All right. So you just set off these really loud bells above this thing's head. It looks at you. It looks really pissed off. It's going to turn to you, and it's going to lay down.
and whimper.
Because it has to prone.
Yeah.
So it is now prone, and it's its turn. So Curio, you're up.
We do have the pixie dust in the bag. If you want to try the pixie dust to find a way to levitate the statues to make them less heavy. To make us go faster.
You going to yell up and let me know that that's an option? Because there's not a lot I can do except prepare to attack this thing up here, which I can do.
I don't know if I would have thought of it. Technically,
there's
it's
people inside
Ghostly
of it.
Son. It's Ghostly Saflin that's telling me this, so I don't know if I can really...
I think Son would think of it.
Yeah,
For sure.
let's
Yeah, because Son was the one
playing
that
with it to
has,
begin with.
played
Yeah.
with it the most.
Yeah, Son and Saflin would be the ones to think about that, I think.
So
I'm
in that
too
case,
angry and crying.
just to give us the best chance that I can for getting away from this thing, I'm going to use my radiant symbol if I can.
Because I don't have another banishment.
No, it's literally just outside of my range. Oh, that stinks. I'm going to prepare my attack action that should it start to come into range, I'm going to do my full attack against it, which will be 2 radiant sunbolts.
Okay.
What is range for you?
30 feet.
So this square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Next up, this one's no longer stunned, right?
The one in the water?
Yeah.
At the end of my turn, correct.
Okay.
It is no longer stunned.
But good luck getting up that cliff, Mr. Gorgon.
It does, however, weigh a ton.
Or miss.
Yep. The water level is pretty low, but it's still going to be
Carried
double
away.
speed. Okay. So it's able to get up onto the shore.
But it can't get off the cliff, right? Because it's too high.
You're not sure. It has not tried to do so yet, but it is like a 15-foot cliff. So
Hopefully, hooves are not great for climbing.
Now gonna. Gonna dash. Okay.
This is when Meteor says just off the map there's a ramp that leads straight up to us.
Not a ramp or anything like that. But the cliff isn't all just like sheer. It would definitely be difficult to get up for the Gorgon, but it might not be impossible.
All the strength checks.
Yep, it would definitely have to make some good rolls for it. All right. So next up, okay.
That's banished one, right?
Yep, that's banished one. So San, realizing that her attacks aren't doing much, her one attack that she can do, looks back, sees the bag of holding on the floor, and starts rummaging around in it. She finds pixie dust.
Moro.
And yes, she goes straight for Moro, of course.
Well, Moro's the heavier one, so Moro's the problem right now.
Yeah.
Not that Moro's a problem in general, just she be heavy because she be direwolf.
Mm-hmm.
Bag also has a length of rope, so
Yes, it does.
we can have a Moro balloon.
However, she only has an action. She only has one action, which she's using to grab the dust and use it. So she sprinkles it on Moro, and sure enough, Moro starts to hover.
Thank goodness there's a top to the cart.
Yeah, but Moro can now hover backwards out of the cart, can't she?
Yep.
Yeah. All San has to do is just hold on to her.
Yeah,
San yells at Callan to tie Moro down.
Yeah, she can do that.
Because we can't get Aurora to do it. Aurora's driving.
Yeah, she doesn't have enough action to do it. But she can't. She does have a free action to speak. So, Callan, get some rope.
Tie
it on to Moro. All right, that's going to end her turn. Aurora, you're up.
Yes. Yes, it is my turn.
So.
Yeah, it's more like stick, rope.
Rope, Moro,
now.
That sounds about right.
Yep. And Cal would be like, "Well, okay."
1180.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the horses can move now.
Yep, they can. They now
How
have
long
a
does
speed of
this
40.
pixie dust last?
A minute.
So 10 rounds. Okay.
How fast can the horses go now?
40.
Okay. So 80 with the double.
And how far do we have to go to get out of here?
I'd say get off the map.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna book
Which
it
would
off.
be easy enough with their speed
Yep,
now.
we're off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna book it off the map then.
Okay, so oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
You sure? Wait, is there?
So
Okay,
The Gorgon is
assume I
walking
missed
that
something.
direction.
you start you're moving. Moro just lifted up, and as you move, Moro is not coming with you.
Oh no.
San is trying hard to keep her in. I'm gonna
can I
have
make
her.
a recommendation
Yes,
then?
yes. I did not realize that Moro is.
Yeah,
she's not
because
tied on
Kellen
yet.
is after Aurora. Just hold your action to mush the
Okay.
horses
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'll do. I'll hold the action
until after Moro's tied down.
Right, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm also
Sorry about
gonna have San roll a dex check to see
Yeah, I
how well she can keep it from moving outward,
Yeah,
because it would happen pretty quickly.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Moro wasn't tied down.
If you can
Yep.
ready in action,
Okay, yep, that's what I'll do
so
then.
just ready movement.
Okay, so yeah, Moro starts drifting out. So you kind of slow it down a little, but you're ready to have the mush as soon as she's tied on. We'll say you move a little bit because the horses were in motion.
Right.
Does
So,
anyone in chat actually know what it is? Do you mush horses? What's the word? I
The
know
only
there's gotta
thing
be a
I
word
ever
for
heard
it.
of was giddy up, but sure.
So it's going to be something like that. So Moro's like just starting to go out the back of the cart at the moment.
Well, Meteor, if you want to talk physics, then Moro would have had the same movement as the cart when she started floating. But I'll give it to you.
Firedale,
Uh-huh.
you gee a horse.
You gee, okay. I knew there had to be a word for it.
That weird stuff that you can make from butter?
All right, so now it's Callan's turn. He grabs a rope out of his bag, and he is right at the back already, so he's going to attempt to grab on real quick. I'm going to have him do a dex check as well.
Moro's not going to fight him.
Yeah, Moro's. Yeah, it's not contested. Just to see. It's just to see how well he can grab him.
Her.
Her. My bad. I'm gonna give him advantage since San would be actively trying to keep him in as well. Her in as well. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Okay.
He goes Wild West and lassos Moro.
Yeah, so but between the two of them, they managed to grab onto Moro's tail and
Get her
Callan,
tied down.
like really quickly somehow ties it on, and then what's he gonna do with the other end of the rope? Because that's important. He starts looking for a place to tie on the other end.
Tie it to Safi.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. He just looks around for something to tie it to real quick, and he just looks at Saflin, looks at Lilia, looks at Son, looks back at Saflin, is like, starts wrapping it around her.
I would do the same thing in a panic.
Well, we'll have to pull
Okay.
Moro back into the cart, though, before she
at that-
falls.
At that point, right then he was just worried about tying her on so she doesn't float away.
Yep.
At that point, Aurora, you gee the horses and
The
Right
word of
off into the
day is
sunset.
key.
yeah, and you dash repeatedly 80 feet.
Quote unquote off the map and out of turn order.
And yes, that is going to end turn order.
Yay, thank gosh. Okay, so once we're safe, can we say that we wrangle Moro back in and place her in a
Yes.
place that...
So you're able to get like back up over the hill, past that initial statue that you guys saw, and you're able to get there pretty quickly with the 80 feet movement speed as well.
And I would imagine those horses would be more than happy to keep moving.
Yes. And you manage to pull Moro back inside. After about a minute of you dashing away, Moro gently drifts back down into the cart, and the entire cart just goes as the weight just increased a ton, and the horses were not expecting it.
4 tons, actually.
Yeah, Fort.
Would have been, yeah.
So,
So
get off that map. I'm
about
gonna
10
roll...
minutes or 10 rounds, so 400
Okay.
away.
So, as this jerk happens, the system that hooks up the horses to the cart snaps.
At least he still has the reins.
Yeah, you still have the reins, but the horses are no longer hooked up to the cart.
So we'll have to pull over and we'll have to figure out a way to fix it.
Mm-hmm. Don's gonna look at you all and be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Would Saflin have yelled out it's a Gorgon?
I don't think she did.
Because she said she yelled out that she was being petrified.
Yeah, she knew the effect, but she didn't know the creature.
In any case, I don't think Lily would be able to answer because she's probably just still crying.
Yeah. Son just looks at them both and says, "Why are they both stone? Are they dead?"
Last thing Safi said was petrifying. Something about greater restoration.
What is petrification?
I don't know.
How do we fix it? We can fix it, right?
Lilia, you would probably know that because cleric.
Safi said
Yeah.
greater restoration. I don't have access to it yet. I don't know what to do.
How do we get it?
Level up a ton?
Find someone that knows it.
We have to find somebody.
Who?
The druids are that way.
Yeah.
We can't go right now.
Yeah, but we can't get there with with that thing.
Are you saying druids would know how to do this?
Druids would, yes.
Okay, I'm on it. She hops out of the cart and starts booking it
I'm gonna
back
grab
towards the
her.
goblin.
Yeah, just grab her and be like, we don't need you turning to stone too.
She's not booking it towards the druid village. She's booking it back towards the goblin village where you where you helped the other druids.
Yeah, but the druids said they were gone.
Yes,
So why would she be booking it back?
because that's something San would do. She acts before she thinks.
Try and grab her anyways.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Grab her and try and hold her down.
Knock her out.
Yeah, San is very panicked right now. She wants to save Moral. She wants to save Saflin. So she hears
Can't
druids can
save
help.
you.
I know about where some druids are.
Were.
Yeah,
Yeah, the were.
Could I be like, the only thing I could think of is if I prepare sending for the morning and we reach out for help.
Oh, good option.
It's the only thing I can think of, and I'm just like bawling.
Real quick. Curio, roll me a contested check. Strength versus her dex. Or
Can
I'll
I
win.
can
It could be
I
either,
say,
right?
since should be sitting at the back of the cart, that I grab San's clothes too, to be like, don't you fucking dare go.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm grabbing her
you
too.
You can have advantage, but you already rolled an net.
Yeah, I literally can't roll
Yeah.
any better.
Okay.
Calm down. It's okay.
Yeah, so
Well, it's not okay.
Yeah, you grab her cape, her cloak.
And I'll just be
easily
crying,
stop
I
her.
can't have you turn too. Please don't go.
We need to.
I can't have Moro Stone either.
Like
And
I
you see
said,
tears falling
I
down her
don't like
face.
this either, but we need to stay together. If they
They'll
get
take care of it.
damaged, they might not come back. We need you here if that thing comes after us.
That would probably kick in the stay and protect thing right there. That's really good wording.
It definitely would. Yeah.
I'm actually sort of crying now, damn it.
Just
breathe. Yeah, you start to see her calming down with those words a little bit.
I can prepare sending, and I can reach out to one of the druids that we helped. Maybe they know a way to get here and help us. I don't have it now, but
that's a good idea.
It's the only thing I can think of.
She's just kind of rubbing her head a bit. Okay. How long till you can do that?
After we rest?
So it is morning right now still.
Yeah.
It is very early morning.
We need a long rest, so sit somewhere and get to a safe place and try to long rest. I need a long rest to be able to prepare.
Okay. So currently you are on the road, not quite back at your camp that you were at before, and the horses are broken away from the cart, but still being held onto by Aurora.
Like I said, we probably need to pull over, see if Callan
pulled over.
If Callan can figure out a way to fix it.
The cart is definitely not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, Callan is the best one to hopefully work on.
Well, Callan is our artificer.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
And we have a wooden butter knife if we need replacement parts.
Which should be in the bag of holding, hopefully. Looks at Saflin. Did she put it in the bag of holding?
Either Kellen has it, Son has it, or it's in the bag.
Yeah, they were hooked up by like a wooden beam, as you can see on here. Yeah, knife and paints are in the bag.
All the zoom.
The paints isn't a bad idea.
I wonder
Okay,
if
so
you could replace that metal beam with a painted, like, iron one.
I'm going to have Callan roll an intelligence check with advantage.
17.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, he keeps rolling the same thing. So
He's
yeah,
consistent
17.
today.
Mm-hmm. So he takes a look at it. It's like, yeah, this snapped here. None of us have mending right now, do we?
No. I don't have it anymore after I double classed.
This I either need like a really big stick or glue. Glue. Do we have that glue?
I thought we used it. No, we didn't?
You have not used it, no. All right,
we do have the glue.
He grabs the... Yeah, you have 3 more charges of glue. Okay. So he grabs the bag from San and starts rummaging around in it, pulls out the sovereign glue. And he grabs the 2 bits of wood, puts some glue on them, sticks them together, holds them for a minute, and he like coats it too, like, and with his intelligence check,
he's reinforcing it.
Yeah, let me have him roll a dex check as well with advantage. Natural 20. Okay, yeah, he makes sure to line it up as perfectly as he can, so that it like gets together seamlessly. And he also sticks a couple extra pieces of wood that he found lying on the ground around it,
Reinforcement.
to kind of reinforce it. And he gives a little tug. Glue is sticking. It's holding nicely. So
how long does this universal glue take to dry?
Not long.
It's instant.
Okay.
Forever.
Yeah, it's instant.
Okay. So it's not like wood glue where you have to let it sit overnight.
Oh, is it 1 minute?
Oh, 1 minute?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so over the course of a minute, he holds it together. He like even puts some weight on it to make sure it's
Acutely.
make sure it's together tight. And you don't get to see Callan in this do this sort of thing very often. This sort of thing doesn't come up very much, or hasn't so far. But like he is extremely adept at like the fixing and the repairing stuff, as you guys keep learning now.
It's
more
like
so than he
fluid
is at
movement.
anything else. Yeah.
He is
Just
a
like
tinkerer.
fluttering around and just
Exactly.
doing things like he just knows what to do. And
Poor Lilia.
So yeah, the rod's fixed now. He hooks it back up to the cart and like, okay, Aurora, bring the horses over here. Let's hook them back up.
I'm imagining Curio was trying his best and failing miserably to try and make Lilia and Son smile or calm down or anything by wiggling his tail and everything else, and just looking so distraught, not able to do anything but trying anyways.
I think what Lilia would be doing while she's waiting is she would pull out her flower staff and start making flowers.
Okay. Aurora,
Yes.
can you roll me an animal handling check, please? 4.
Where is it? There it is.
Okay. So yeah, the horses, after that jarring that they just got, are not listening very well.
Okay, then
And
that
you're having a hard
changes.
time getting them back over to the cart.
That changes my idea.
What's
I'll notice
Hmm.
that the horses are upset, and I will use one of my animal friendships. And I'll
Okay.
go up to the horses and start petting them, and I'll be like, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Please calm down. Start petting them. Meanwhile, I'm still crying.
What level are you casting that at?
It's on my ring.
Okay. Okay, so you can do one beast at a time with that.
Okay. But can I still be petting the other horse while still
Yeah.
focusing on one?
Yeah, and probably seeing
The other
his
one
friend
try to calm down.
a bit would help. So why don't you roll me an animal handling check as well?
Not the greatest, because I'm probably still
9.
bawling my
Okay.
face off, but
It's down a little bit, but it's still worked up, the second one. Let's see.
I'm sorry it
What's the
scared
horse
you guys.
wisdom?
We were
What's his
panicked. Just keep petting them till they calm down.
What type of horse is it again?
Draft.
So what's the save on animal friendship? What does it need to get?
+0. It's wisdom, but I don't know what the ring is. What's the name of the ring?
A ring of animal friendship. A ring of animal influence.
DC 13.
Yep.
DC 13. Thank you. So it does fail.
So it's
So-
charmed.
It is charmed by you now.
So the
So
one
you
that I
have-
focused.
Yeah, the one that you focus.
Are we saying our horses are male or female?
Oh, she also gets
Speak with animals.
advantage on the check.
How does she?
Yeah, because it's not charmed. So she could try the animal handling again.
Well, the charmed one is just going to listen to her
Okay.
Period.
because it's charmed. It's the other one that we rolled the check for.
Okay.
The one that's not charmed, to see if it calmed down any from its friend calming down. So you get one charmed, lead it over, and hooked back up onto the cart. The other one is still resisting, though.
Okay, I guess I will try it again.
Okay.
I have 3, so
Same
fails.
roll. Yay.
What is with my rolls today?
very consistent. I like it.
Yeah.
For right
Okay.
now.
It also
Until when you start
calms
rolling
down.
crits, then I don't like it anymore.
It's okay till it's not okay.
Yep.
All right, so this one calms down as well. You're able to get it hooked back up, and
And I'll just be petting them and be like, thank
it's
you.
now charmed. They're both charmed by you for 24 hours.
I guess my best
So-
bet would be to sit up by Aurora to make sure that they're still happy and
Okay.
but yeah.
All right.
Now that they're charmed, I'm just gonna keep petting them for a second, and then I'm gonna pull out my flower staff, and because I didn't do that before, and I need to find it. Yeah, where is it? Flower staff.
Now we need to keep moving just in case.
Well, let me
And-
get my flower first.
You're fine.
It says if I don't choose a specific flower, it's a mild scented daisy.
Okay.
Lily, are you here? Because I want
mean,
idea
I
of
haven't left.
flowers.
I've been drawing rocks and flowers this entire time.
Okay.
They're pretty.
Name a flower.
Let's see. You want me to pick one?
Yes.
Freesia.
Okay. It's not a magical, right?
No.
Okay.
What is a freesia?
You don't know what freesias are?
No, never heard of it.
Neither have I.
They're from the iris family. They're a type of iris.
How do you spell that?
Freesia.
Reesia.
Oh, that's pretty.
So yeah, I'll just think of all the babbling that Sap has probably done about pretty flowers that she's found on her journeys and just
They
start.
symbolize friendship, thoughtfulness, and innocence.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I will create a freesia and then pick it
Okay.
and store it in a safe place because I'm gonna try and make a flower crown for Sappy when she's back.
Okay.
Because it's the only thing I could do to keep my brain together.
Okay.
That way Lilia has something to concentrate on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you've convinced San not to run off. You've got the horses hooked back up. You've made your flower. What would you like to do next?
Load up and get somewhere much more safe.
Yeah, load up and get to somewhere safe.
Okay. There is your camp from the previous night.
Yeah, I don't
Fairly
trust
close
that
by.
with the freaking statue staring at us. I don't think
Literally
so.
over the hill.
Let's backtrack a lot further. Thank you.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't trust that.
And we have to set out super early and everything else anyways because the horses now move slower.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find a place to long rest.
Yeah. So we'll spend maybe half the day traveling back down the road. Does that sound good with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way we're semi-safe-ish from those.
Yeah.
Can I change my
Whatever you guys
spell
want.
now in preparation for long rest or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I imagine San is just in the back, curled up, wrapped around Moro and petting Moro's stony head.
Yep.
And it'll be
That's
okay.
exactly what she's doing.
It'll be okay. And not
But
sure if she's talking to herself or Moro.
She's also keeping an eye out the back of the cart though.
To make sure
especially
the Gorgon doesn't show up.
from behind us. Yeah, making sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys get a good distance away and find a nice spot which seems at a glance to be like a decent spot.
Can I do a perception and investigation checks just to make sure?
Yes, you may.
Not horrible.
Yeah.
And in order,
What?
go ahead.
So yeah, you find a little clearing off the side of the road. It looks pretty decent, and
No stone
you
statues.
spot there are no stone statues.
Thank freaking
You
God.
spot a single lily just grown in the middle of the area.
A little what? Sorry,
A lily.
A lily.
I will hop out of the cart and look at it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to put on my most
like a lily.
serious face.
Mhm.
I'm going to look at Callan with my most serious face I can muster and just look at him and stare him down and say, Callan,
Yes.
you've got to do Safi proud. You've
Yes.
got to do Safi proud.
Okay.
I would be like,
What am I doing?
Callan, I'm helping you. I am
Am I
helping you.
cooking?
We will cook together. But first, this
Perfect.
Lily, is
Ah.
this Lily safe to pick?
You can try.
I'm scared. I want to ask Callan to detect magic.
That's a valid thing to do when you notice one word plant off on its own in an area that is very dry and
Callan,
That's true.
is there anything weird with
Yes,
this Lily?
What? Oh,
First flower,
he's
then
going
cook.
to roll an investigation check on it.
I'm going to roll Can I help him with the investigation so he gets? Well, he
Yeah,
doesn't
sure.
need it.
Yeah, he gets a 24. Looks like a flower to me.
Is there anything magical with it?
He's gonna roll an Arcana check.
does
I
someone
think
have
it's good. You want it?
Can you do a detect magic?
Yeah, he's like reaching over to pluck it as you say that. He's like, I guess so. Statuesque Bard has speak with plants law. Less
Yep.
helpful now.
just a bit?
All right, so yeah, he's gonna cast detect magic with his wand of detection.
Safi, how dare you turn to stone? Who's going to feed us now?
I have a good.
And
I told you, Southland's done being taken for granted.
I have a decent. What's the stat? My brain's gone to survival. I have a decent survival. I can cook. Thank you.
You
So,
can
Alright, so-
forage.
detect magic.
Callan casts detect magic on the flower. And he looks at it. Then he looks at you and says, "No, it's good." And he reaches down and plucks it.
This is when the dryad
Here you
pops
go.
out of the flower.
I will take it from him very carefully. Nothing happening. I'm just looking around.
Nothing's happened.
Okay. I guess I will look around and be like, guys, can you collect some firewood?
Yeah, and it does look like it could have used some water, but it is just a lily.
Okay. I'm a little cautious now.
Rocks.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess we'll settle in
Okay. Callan
uh
starts prepping a meal.
with me. Can I roll for it?
Yeah,
That I'm so I guess with advantage because we're doing it together.
go for it. Yeah, 24.
Okay, so
Yeah, you
Callan.
two-
So I'm like teaching
Uh,
Callan my ways of cooking my favorite
Yeah,
dish.
Callan actually learning from Saflin gets
Well-
into the bag and uses some of the spices, and both of you together create this really nice dish. It's like, he like starts putting things in, and he's like, "Wait, no, Safi said that one's bad. Okay, no, she said this one's good. This one." And yeah, you create a very nice meal.
And then I'll call everybody to eat.
Okay.
And San's probably off sulking. So I would grab a plate and bring it over to her.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still in the back of the cart.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, she can't go too far.
Like I said, she's probably off sulking next to Moro, just not wanting to leave her
Yep.
sight. So I'll bring
Yep.
her a plate and just be like, just like look at her and nod, and then walk back.
Thanks, Lilia. I appreciate it. And Callan's actually gonna climb up into the back of the cart with his food, and he's gonna kind of cuddle up next to Saflin.
Aw, stick.
Like, see, I did good this time.
It's safe. I'll look at Aurora. It's safe this time.
It's so sad and bittersweet at the same time. I mean, I could just imagine this scene in my head.
I probably had him make some like heartwarming, like hearty sort of stew just to make us feel better or something. I don't know.
It tastes so good because Lilia added extra salt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I
Alright.
guess we
So,
eat
yeah, you
and
guys-
then
Yeah, you eat and you just kind of rest, taking it all in.
does a long rest have to be sleeping?
It doesn't have to be. However, after all that and all the emotion, I imagine you guys would probably fall asleep pretty early.
Want to take a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Emotional roller coaster.
I'm guessing I would be the priority to protect while sleeping, since sending is the only plan we have.
Yep. So yeah, Callan falls asleep with his head in Saflin's lap.
Oh.
Son keeps watch for a while, and just sits with Moro. You guys can decide how you fall asleep or whatever. if you
Yeah,
want.
since we don't have the
I
tiny
wonder
hut.
if Safi ever pondered tattoos.
Yes,
Yeah.
Safi does want a specific tattoo, but
It's
didn't
just an
have the money
expensive one.
for it.
I mean,
Like,
now's
well.
the perfect time to chisel one for her.
Yeah, but you can't damage the
Well, as long as you don't break her hand off.
No damage. Silly.
no damage.
All right.
Um,
So you guys drift off to sleep rather early, probably around like 5 or 6 o'clock comes around. You guys are just out. You
Still
may now
trying to
take a
keep
long rest,
proper
and we're going to go
watch.
ahead and level up.
Yay!
Yay.
So, Meteor,
Yes,
so kind of an odd question here.
you do get to level up as well. Yes.
No. Morrow and I have been kind of. Well, we've been petrified. Have we been resting this entire time? Do we also get a long rest?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say so.
Theoretically.
okay, I need help.
Okay.
How do I add a feat? But let me quick get my
All right.
extra
So
spell
once you level
first.
up, it'll ask you if, with your class features for your level 8, it'll ask if you want to do an ASI or if you want to do a feat. You're gonna select
Underwear.
feat.
Class features. Okay.
Yeah.
How does do? I'm confused.
So you know when you level up normally, it like adds something with each level up. At the bottom there, you're going to select feat, and then below that, it'll have like a drop-down menu where you can select your feat.
I don't see that. Is my problem.
Okay.
Oh, ability
okay.
score improvement. Ha, feat.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Ha.
There you go.
Okay. I'm wisdom, right? I'm a wisdom
Let me
character.
see. You are wisdom, yes.
Okay. I have been waiting for this.
What feat you getting?
Gift of the gem dragon.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for this.
Very
Okay,
nice.
so my spells, I believe, are taken care of because all I
I was
needed.
actually just looking at that one
Oh,
the other day.
prepared. I'm missing a prepared spell.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to take a feat or something else.
Okay. Firedale, I assume you don't need any help because yours is just pretty simple.
Yep, mine is one of the easiest things to level up.
I assume you're boosting a stat again?
Yep, trying to decide whether to go wisdom or max my dex.
Yeah.
Okay,
Saflin's
so
statue suddenly gets more charismatic.
for flavor, I'm starting to get like I can't think of word. Scales. Scales start
Oh,
appearing.
scales. Huh?
Well, gift of the gem dragon, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So you get telekinetic reprisal.
I'm going to go with
Yeah.
dexterity.
Yeah, we can say you gain a few scaly features. And you're doing what, Firedale?
I'm going with my dexterity. I'm maxing my dex.
Okay.
So yeah, it says I'm manifesting some of the powers of the gem dragons, granting the following benefits: wisdom +1 to maximum 20. Then I get telekinetic reprisal, which when you take damage from a creature that is within 10 feet, I could use my reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. Creature is dealt damage and must make a strength saving throw.
If it fails, it takes damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
Yep.
If it saves, it takes half as much and is not pushed.
Yep.
And you can use the reaction a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus and regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Yep.
All right.
Another way
So
to get
then-
things away from me.
Mhm. All right. So Nihan, do you need help? with
Yes.
anything?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
All right. What do you need help with?
Oh, just sorting through feat possibilities. I wrote down about 15 of them. That
Okay.
could all work in various conversations.
That's how feats are.
Yeah.
They're specific, but
Oh.
when they're used, they're great.
Meteor, you said
Yep.
that if we wanted to switch out a cantrip, we can do that on a level up, right?
Yes, I believe I did say that.
Okay.
Yep, that's normal, I believe.
I think I want to get rid of guidance since I haven't been using it for mending since we've been needing it a lot.
Okay.
How does that sound to others?
I just want to say something.
Hmm?
I
What's that?
put it in chat already, but as a statue, I now have 20 charisma.
You are one very charismatic statue.
Charismatic statue.
I am the
Oh,
most
yeah, you're right.
statuesque of bards.
It's true.
Okay. So for feats for you, Nihan, Lucky is always a good feat. Sentinel,
Yeah.
if you want to keep things enclosed.
Sentinel is a nice thing
Those are on the list.
as a paladin.
That's on the list.
Yeah, Meteor and I were actually talking through feats yesterday and saying this would be good for this character, this would be good for this character.
I had
Sentinel came
mine
up a lot.
planned.
So yeah, I have alert, sentinel, athlete, charger, durable,
Alerts.
keen mind, observance.
Alert, comma, sentinel.
Yes. I'm just I'm just kind of reading them off like rapid fire here.
Yep, Buff Bud. One of the nice things about leveling up a monk, I literally just level up. The most choice I make
Did
is
that
whether
go
to go
through?
feats or abilities, and monks are double ability, so all ability.
That's good.
And if you wanted to pick up more healing as a paladin, there is always divinely favored.
Yep.
Does that give him cleric spells?
Depending on your alignment, you get to choose a first level spell from warlock, cleric, or druid. Good characters get cleric spells.
Are you looking at
Yes,
Divinely Favored? I was literally just looking at that one.
Yep. I
Yeah.
mentioned that one yesterday too.
Okay, I've recharged all my shit.
You get a cleric cantrip and you get a first level spell.
Cleric cantrip spare the dying.
And you also get augury as a spell.
Another person with spare the dying would help.
If only it worked on
Well,
stone stuff.
he could choose to take an offensive, or he could choose to take another healing out of
Yeah.
cleric. Another
You said a
offensive
cleric
spell is
told the
always
bell.
good.
You said cleric
Always good.
cantrip though, so
Well, cleric
Right.
cantrip and first level cleric spell. He gets both.
spare the dying would be good for a cantrip.
You don't really need multiple people with spare the dying though.
True.
Well,
Resistance
you do
is a
if
cleric.
The cleric
Right.
is the one that ends up going down. She can't catch
So-
the
True.
dying on herself.
So it would be a druid spell because I'm lawful neutral.
You're neutral?
Yeah.
So you'd get a druid spell.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You get a cleric cantrip and a neutral first level druid spell.
Okay. It's a possibility.
That could be really interesting.
Yeah.
It seems like a weird thing to do just to get a spell, though.
You also get to, let's see. One of them was a half feat. I don't think that one's a half feat.
Yeah, that
One
one.
of them also gave you a mind point.
Actually, no. It does.
Don't
give
remind
you
me,
a
Buff.
point as well.
Int, Wiz, or Charisma.
Either
Yeah, a mind point.
charisma, intelligence, or wisdom.
It's basically a mental ability point.
Oh no, that's
a different one.
Yeah, no, that's not giving you it. It's choosing the spell.
It's choosing your casting modifier.
Yep.
Your spell attack.
You're right.
What's the grant?
Yeah, so it really just depends on what way you're wanting your character to lean. If you're wanting to lean into your spell casting more, if you're wanting to lock down enemies more.
Yeah, I gotta think about that here for a moment.
Yes.
If you are wanting a little bit more movement, mobile is always a good one. Gives you 10 more feet. And when you dash, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Right.
Sentinel lets you control battles enemies. It really ups your damage output. Even things that try and get away carefully, you can still smack.
Yeah.
The only downside is it doesn't come with any ability increase because it's such a good
not a
thing.
half feat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the point that if you hit a creature with an attack of opportunity,
It don't move.
It then can't move. It can't get away from you.
Yeah. It's very protective, which is a good paladin thing. But that's just a me thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did have Sentinel was on my short list, so that's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's certainly a possibility. I was looking at wasn't like a high possibility, but I was also looking at Chargers as a possibility. I do tend to do a lot of running. It feels like.
So, question,
Oh, after you dash, you can attack. Nifty.
because I don't have
Mhm.
my sticky sheet anymore. I don't know where my post-it went. What the heck was the name of the druids that we were with?
Darna and Gale. Or no, those were the
Yep.
portal ones.
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Very funny.
Limderobu, Admaris, Corbin.
Yep.
I think I would probably think of Admaris.
Okay.
Limderobu was the one we were doing point with mostly during the rescue thingy.
But
I
wasn't
believe.
Admaris the one who kind of talked to us the most, that explained what was happening and all that?
That was Lim.
That was
Oh,
Lim
Lim.
was kind of the
'Kay.
leader of the group.
So then I think I would
Admaris
just
is
be
the one who went on the scouting mission with you.
So Lim was the
Yes.
one that stayed back with us and gave us the lowdown on what.
Yep.
Okay, so I'd probably be reaching out to Lim then
Okay.
with sending once this is
Yeah,
all figured out.
Garna and Gale were the two that we helped with the turtle egg situation that we were going to the village to meet in the first place.
Yeah, I think I'd probably reach out to Lim though, because he was the
Okay.
last one to see us, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
I said I would probably reach out to Lim because he was the last one to see us, right?
Yeah.
Because he would have probably, I'm assuming, had to have passed past those freaking Gorgons to get back.
They don't.
They don't what?
I don't know if that's a spoiler. We talked about this off
Yes.
stream.
Yes. But they must know
Yeah,
a way to get through.
That's a spoiler, yeah.
I'm just saying they must know a way to get through. So if
Yep.
they can get someone to us to help us.
Okay.
My message would be, Lim, help! Petrifying! Help!
Okay.
I'm assuming he
I
would
think you have
clue
25
on.
words
Yeah.
with sending.
You do.
Lim, help! Party members petrified. What do we do? Or send
Just
help.
because you have a spell limit doesn't mean you have to make it sound like a newspaper headline. It's okay.
Well, I'd be panicked. I'm not our charisma character.
Yeah. So what do we do? That's 9.
Send help. Can you send help?
Can you send help? Okay. Anything else?
I guess I need to figure out what proper 25 words to use then, I guess.
You'd have all night to think about this.
Lim, this is Lilia. Party is petrified, or petrified party members. Can you send help? Question mark.
Okay. Anything else?
Maybe provide your location so they can get to you.
That's why I was asking. I wasn't going to say anything.
Apologies. I know I'm
Yeah,
I'm a rock.
true.
I'm sorry.
You said we were just partially past. Well, they wouldn't have known where we camped out. So
yeah.
how would I explain where we are?
I'd say with the rest of your words, you could give a brief description. Like you traveled like half a day back from
the bridge,
right?
Half a day back
so-
from bridge. So yeah, I guess it would be Lim.
Like
It's
clearing off the
Lilia.
side. Yeah.
Party members petrified. Can you send help? Half a day back from bridge.
All right. So shortly after, doesn't take long. You hear back.
Are we starting back up now? Doesn't Neon need to finish?
He can keep doing it while.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see a few good ones for you, Neon.
I know that's the problem. I have too many good options.
So you
yeah.
hear back. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I think I know where you're talking about. We're not far. We'll meet up with you soon. We can help.
Okay. And I guess I can't respond with that, so it would use another
You
sending,
would have
right?
to cast another one, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to cast it to say
Okay.
that I cast it to begin with.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I wonder, would he get the crying through the message?
Yes, you would.
Yeah, I'll be just like crying. So he'd probably be alarmed.
Don't cry. Help is on the way.
Is this when the subtitles of the message has Lilia sniffles?
Sniff, sniff.
Yeah, he'd hear it exactly how you say it. So.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you've sent the message. Anything else you want to do with your morning?
Make another flower.
Okay.
Taffy, give me
Make
another
another
flower.
Okay, I gotta pick another one now?
Yep.
Okay, a calla lily.
You
Oh,
just
my
need
favorite
to make
flower.
a roll list for her while you're in this position, and
So yeah, we'll just do that again. So I make a calla lily, and I carefully put it away. Actually, you know what would be a smart idea?
What's
To
that?
present Safi with the flowers, and we make the crown together when she's back.
There you go. Yeah, so Callan climbs out and
Are we
attempts to
making?
help make breakfast
Okay.
again.
I will roll survival.
Okay.
I will give him the look. I will tell him the seriousness of the situation.
With advantage because he's helping.
With advantage because he's helping. Natural 20. Okay.
So do we get an inspiring breakfast then?
I'll say yes. You all can have inspiration.
I'm now imagining the Shake and Bake commercial and kind of going, and I help.
We get an inspired breakfast. Still a little salty tasting though.
Yeah. And part of it, I'll say for flavor. You guys kind of crowd in and eat around Saflin, and she's still in her inspiring pose. And so a little bit of that inspiration rubs off between the meal and her.
Would she get? She
inspiration.
can't eat it, so she doesn't get inspiration.
I have become a living lucky cat.
Yes.
And you're sitting, which is the funny part.
I said it was a little salty, not overly.
It's enough salt to bring out the sweet.
We probably used the bag of spices.
Callan's sitting right next to you again, Saflin, and he just goes, "I'm getting better."
Here's the question: if the statues get damaged at all, will mending help it?
Only one way to find out.
It doesn't help. So yeah, my plan is whenever I am out of sorts and don't know what to do, just make a flower.
Okay. So
these flowers are going to have so much sentimental value.
Yep.
Over the course of the day, how often are you doing that?
I only have 10 charges on it, so I probably 1 or 2 here or there. I don't know how long this is going to go on for.
Right.
Oh, okay. Kinka heard it. Kinka got it. Okay, I feel better now.
I didn't hear. What were you saying?
I mentioned sentimental value.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I didn't catch the sediment.
Neither did I.
So I
You
mean,
did,
This
but I
is-
was
sucking it.
trying to be good and not talk.
All right. So we'll say you use about 6 of your charges, Lilia.
Okay. Can I
and-
go with 5?
Sure, we can go with 5. So the morning comes and goes. You guys are just chilling here, waiting. It's past noon.
Can we say that I gave? Well, there's not much vegetation in this area, is there?
Nope.
I was gonna
It's
say,
very dry around here.
can I give San my book to go look for stuff for poison making? But there's no agriculture stuff around, so that doesn't help.
San, even if you asked her, would probably say
Not want
right
to
now.
lose. Yeah, not want to move from Morrow
Yeah.
and Safi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess I should say I brought San another plate of food when we ate
Yep.
breakfast.
Yeah, you're bringing her food for sure. So breakfast comes and goes, lunch comes and goes. So it gets to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and you all are in the cart just chatting, and you hear a
And we jump.
I whip out my claws. I'm sure Sean whips out her daggers.
hello? You guys in there? It's Lim.
I'll just
I put
hop
my
out of the
claws
cart, look
away.
at him, and just start bawling. They got turned to stone
Where are they?
in the
You
cart.
see the 3 druids that you helped before, and
And I'll
all
just take
4
a step back
are the
and
people
let
that
them
you
look in the
rescued.
cart. Just me crying, looking down,
Lim
be like,
steps.
I can't do
Yep.
anything.
Lim steps up to the back, looks at them both, and says, "I see. Oh, you're in luck." He reaches into his bag, and he pulls out a scroll. Have a greater restoration scroll. And Admonis also pulls one out of his bag. So do I.
And I'll just look at them and just like start crying even more.
I'm guessing you ran into the bulls, the gorgons.
I'll just start like nodding my head just like wildly.
No.
I apologize. That's
No.
our fault. We didn't think to mention them to you.
What are
That's
those
definitely a dangerous
things?
area.
And I'm crying again.
Uh,
And I'll just like from my
He-
sobs. What are those
You
things?
think? Yeah, like
Yeah.
Kika said. You
he-
think?
Lim is going to hand his scroll to Corbin, and then Admara and Corbin are going to start casting Greater Restoration with the scrolls as Lim talks to you. Those things, those bulls, are called gorgons. They have a nasty breath attack that
Yeah.
can turn you to stone.
We got trapped on the bridge, and one of them just came up behind us at the breath, and it got all of us. And I guess Morrow and Saflin got affected. Before I knew it, they just turned to stone.
It's okay. We can save them. Let me see how long this takes to cast.
It's an action.
Okay. So yeah, they pull out the spell scroll.
Pretty
and
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Just read it off, and the scrolls kind of just have this like get covered in vines for a second, and then just disintegrate. And Staflin and Morrow's stone facade just starts crumbling away. And
I'm
you guys are
thinking
back to
Dr.
normal.
Stone anime stone crumbling thing.
Mhm.
So Saplin
Saf-
comes back to awareness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your head, it like starts at the top of your head and like works its way down. So you come to awareness and you watch as like the stone is like crumbling off of you.
And I'm
Well, that
just,
didn't feel very nice.
I'm just
Safi suddenly
looking.
has a lap and a face full of purring and rubbing
Yeah.
fur from Curio.
Callan was right next to you.
Yeah,
And
he's got a
as
face
soon as
full
you
of it
say
too.
that, as soon as you say that, he's like, Sappy! And he just hugs you.
And I'm just looking at Saflin and Moro in the cart, and I'm just like crying
And
and
Saplin is
looking
gonna
at Lim and
look
like,
around and spot the druids and be like, "Oh, good, you found them."
yeah, Son's got Moro in a tight grip. And then she looks over and says, Cub, and grabs you and pulls you in closer.
Saplin
Callan,
is kind of just being pulled back and forth and is just trying to pat Callan on the head comfortingly.
Callan
Like,
became a
it's
boulder
okay.
chef.
It's fine. We're good. I told you how to fix it, and you fixed it.
the only thing I could
Okay.
think to do was prepare sending and ask for help. And I'd look at
was
Safi and just like
You did good.
crying even more. Just like cry and cry.
And Saplin is going to be looking to see if any of the party members are not in tears right now.
I think we'd all be in
A
tears.
little bit.
Callan definitely is. And
I am
Is
strong.
anyone holding it together a little bit better?
I'm holding it
Curio's
together.
not crying. He's just purring all over the place.
I'm holding it together pretty well. Not like I'm just happy, just very, very happy at this point.
Aurora's pretty stonic.
I'm not really
Saplin's
stoic.
gonna look at Curio because Curio will appreciate the comment that's about to come out of her mouth. And she's gonna be like, "My mom always told me I'd have a statuesque figure someday. You have to tell me, how did I look?"
I think at that point I just kind of
You look marvelous.
I just
Marvelous.
break and I just laugh a
Marvelous.
little bit, like relieved, just like let out a huge laugh, like
He would
Like-
say that too.
Yes.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh, that was all Saplin wanted. She just wanted that reaction. She's happy now.
You look marvelous.
Excellent.
So I'll
Well,
look
it's
at
good to see everybody. How
It's
long's
weird
it
that I came up with that so quick.
been?
so
Saplin, here, have some food.
Saplin
Wait.
looked at the food. Oh, y'all did a really good job on this.
I
Good
made it
job,
with
Callan.
Lilia.
It looks great.
Well,
yeah, I've been
I
teaching
think
him some
Lilia
more.
did a lot of it, but I helped.
Sorry if it's slightly salty.
Fine. I don't see anything inedible in here, so I think you did a good job.
He looks happy. Like he's grinning ear to ear at the moment.
Saplin is gonna start munching on it a little bit and just kind of keeping an eye on the group.
Can we say we have extra to feed the druids as well?
Yeah.
I'll get a plate for the druids and say, here's some food. You must be hungry.
Saplin is gonna address whatever druid is closest to her at the moment.
And Saplin, I imagine you actually have like a couple bowls of food like
Mhm.
around where you were from
Yeah.
Callan bringing you food. He still brought you food even while you were a statue.
Well, that was kind of you. Saplin's gonna cautiously no one has answered Saplin as to how long it's been.
Oh,
So she's just
About-
trying to count the bowls.
About a day and a half.
yeah, about a day and a half.
Okay. And she's gonna address whatever druid is closest to her and be like, "Well, thank you so much for your help. It sounds like we needed it.
Corbin says, "My pleasure."
I appreciate being having skin again. That rock texture just really dried me out. Did not feel nice at all."
You definitely
Oh,
had a
here.
rough time.
Corbin reaches in his bag and pulls out like a little jar or something. Here, you could have this. It's like a little jar of moisturizer.
Nice lotion.
Natural moisturizer.
Yep, Saflin
I made it myself.
Applying some lotion to her hands.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, out of character, how much is scrolls of greater restoration? I'm assuming we can't afford them, can we?
We haven't been able to obtain them because we haven't been anywhere that would sell them yet.
Still doesn't answer the question.
He would have to look up the cost. He doesn't know off the top of his head. So I put in chat right after they came out with the scrolls, and I'm like, oh man, none of us took Ritual Caster. Because one of the things is with Ritual Caster, you get a ritual book, and if you find a spell scroll, you
can
spend
learn
50
it.
gold pieces worth of components, and you can learn it as a ritual, and you cast it as a ritual forever. I'm like, ah.
I'm wondering if we should offer some of the money to compensate.
It's a rare one.
Yeah.
So it's about 1,000 or more.
Saflin will dig through the bag of holding if Lilia says anything about compensation anywhere near her. And she will actually look for any of the miscellaneous gems that we have in the bag that we may not be using.
So unless what I do is
do
look
not
at Lim.
ask for any compensation.
They're not going to, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to ask to be given it.
I mean, technically we helped them and they're returning a favor, but
I could always look at them and be like, what can we do to say thank you to you for this?
I like that Thaffy's first thought is to give them shiny stones.
Right, exactly.
Please don't worry about it.
Give them the shinies.
You helped us, and now we've helped you. We can just call it even.
And I will just hug Lim and be like, thank you so much, and just start crying again.
I'm sure inside Steffi's dying, but she's still keeping her cool at the moment.
He kind of like scritches the back of your head a little bit, like rubs your head, and he's like, "Oh, I don't remember this on your neck before." And it's like, he touches a scale on your neck.
Actually, I was thinking it would be more like on my cheeks, kind of, sort of thing.
On your cheeks, then. I don't remember seeing these the last time.
Would I know that I learned? Would I know that we leveled up? If that makes any sense.
To an extent, you might not like realize it at the moment, or might not have realized it, but you
so I guess this
something because you just got these scales on your face.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you would feel that power welling up.
And
these secondary
so
bonus.
I run my hand over my cheeks, and I'm just like, what's going on? I need to give myself scales now on my character.
Saflin is digging out the cleansing stone while this is going on. Is going to activate it to pull any extra like dirt or sediment off of her person.
Yes, it got used. It's what it's for. It's for washing up. We're good.
Yeah.
I invested in that puppy.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Easily enough.
We spent way too many times pouring water over ourselves trying to get clean and failing horribly.
Yeah.
I mean, my survival checks went pretty well when we did that, but yeah, I take your point.
So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of shake it off, be like, yeah, I don't know why, but I've got some scales coming out of my body now.
Yeah, they look almost like dragon scales. Very cool.
Are there dragon cats?
There are.
kind of be cool. Maybe I can breathe fire.
He
I
kinda
will
says
look in
that.
awe at those words at Lilia, and my mouth will drop, and I'll say, "Do it."
Yeah, Lim
Oh, wait,
takes
no.
a step back and
I
kind
will
of
protect
motions
my
to
tail.
allow you to try it.
That's one of those moments where it's like, "Oh wait, no," and protect my tail.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try to breathe fire right now. We're kind of in a dry place.
Harvest the skeleton. So
Yeah, don't harvest me, thank you. So after Safi is done making sure she's all clean, I'll come up to her with the collection of flowers that I picked while she was turned to stone and just look at her and hold them out.
To Safi. Safflin.
Lily?
Uh-oh.
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 Did we lose her?
Did she step away for a second?
Possibly?
Oh,
My mic did not unmute.
Oh, good
we're
job.
back.
okay.
Yeah, so I'll look at them and be like, oh, cool, new flowers. Where'd you get these?
I will pull up my wand and be like, I grabbed this back in town and it was supposed to be a surprise for you, but then I got sad and I've been making flowers for you.
Appreciate it. And she's gonna kind of look at them and look at the stems and kind of start weaving them together. And she's gonna weave 2 bracelets and she's gonna give one to Lilia and put the other
Oh,
one on.
friendship bracelets.
I'll look at Safi and I'll just hug her.
I
I'm so
imagine
glad
Lily
you're
wants
back.
surprise.
I'll just be like, I'm so glad you're back.
Safflin, roll me just a straight d20, please.
Sure. Four.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yep.
Do we get to know what that was for?
Don't worry about
Yes, it was 4. Exactly.
it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Safflin knows what it was for.
But yeah. So Safflin is kind of still keeping an eye on everybody around her, making sure everybody's okay. Everybody kind of calms down because she can tell from the reactions that they did not take that very well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is very apparent that no one here took that well.
No.
Even Aurora and Curio, who are keeping a brave face.
Are keeping a close eye.
Yeah, and Saplin's gonna look over at Moro because she saw Moro turning to stone also.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna be like, was it just the 2 of us? Did the rest of y'all get out okay? Was everything alright?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it was just you two. We
I
managed
pushed
to run
one
away.
off the bridge.
He did. It fell into the water with a big splash.
And then Son used the pixie dust to lift Moro because Moro was really heavy, and we almost lost her out the back of the cart, but Kellen tied a rope around her and tied the rope to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I was wondering where the pixie dust went. That's good.
And then when Moro stopped
you would have
floating,
already checked for pixie
when Moro
dust.
stopped floating, the
First
cart
thing
broke
she
from
did
the
when
weight.
she came back, as soon as she had a hand, was she started rifling through the bag because she was
Yep.
looking for gems to give the druid. So she's like, "What's in there?"
And then I'll be like, when Moro came back down, the cart broke and Son tried to run off, and yeah.
I had to fix the cart.
Yeah,
We
so we
kind of broke down.
Yeah, from when we looted the assassin's hideout, we did get 7 assorted gems worth 100 gold each. So I would actually pull out a couple of gems to give the druids.
Oh, please, we don't need them. You can keep them.
Well, they might be helpful for spell catalysts later.
It's all right.
Just take it.
And Saplin will kind of just do a sigh and be like, well, fine.
A
And then
very
she'll
charismatic sigh.
And then she'll untie one of the flowers from her horns and be
Well-
like, at least take this as a token of friendship.
I would gladly do so.
Can you
And he takes
intimidate
the
with
flower.
kindness?
Yes.
I was actually about to tell you to roll a persuasion check
No, I
for the
insist.
gems.
No, I'm forcing a flower on them if they won't take my
Okay.
shinies.
Yep. Yeah, they take the flower with
Okay.
without hesitation.
Awesome.
So I will look at Lim and be like,
And while they're focused on the flower, I stick a pearl in their pocket.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
I did.
Oh, you did, yes. Okay.
so I'm gonna ask, how did you get past
Okay.
those things?
Well, first,
Yes.
yeah. So you get the pearl and no problem. He rolls a 5. You just have to wait for them to go elsewhere.
You mean they're not always there?
No,
And I'll just look defeated.
they're living creatures.
Yep, this
Same as
is
you and
when the
me.
entire party does the collective forehead smack.
They roam around. They tend to be around the bridge first thing in the morning, but they'll wander around throughout the day.
So there's safer times to cross the bridge.
Yes.
Is it at all safe for us to cross the bridge before they get back there today?
Yes. Let's see. He kind of looks up at the sky to where the sun is. Says, I don't know that we can get back to the bridge before the end of the day today. We're still half a day's journey away, and it's
Late
I'd
afternoon.
say like 3. So we could definitely get closer, and then keep an eye out in the morning.
I think we should go back together.
Well,
Yes.
now that I know what they are and that they're a danger, I mean, we can try to locate them to figure out where they are when we get closer.
True. I do
Oh,
still
yeah.
think sticking together, though, is a good idea.
Yes, we would be happy to accompany you the rest of the way.
Thank you again.
Of course.
I'm just going to keep just thanking them and thanking them till they're probably annoyed of it.
But Safflin has eaten all of the food that Callan left by her at this point.
Okay.
Feeling a little full.
I mean, you'd be surprised how loudly your stomach can rumble when you're encased in stone. It's hungry work.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lim says, shall we make our way a little further?
As long as we don't go back to where we first camped out, because that was creepy waking up to a stone statue staring at us.
Oh, yes, I would think it would be. He looks slightly puzzled.
Well, wouldn't they have seen all the stone statues
Yeah,
coming back?
he's more puzzled at how you could only wake up to it and not have noticed it before.
Yeah, we didn't notice it before.
Well, it was
Dark.
dark.
It was dark.
It was dark and it was kind of like at the edge of your range. That's why you didn't notice it before.
Yep. So yeah, I guess we all travel back together.
Okay.
And we don't have to
start-
worry about the weight of Moro anymore. San's
you
probably
start
still
traveling-
snuggling with Moro.
Yeah, I imagine Son and Moro are currently glued together.
Oh yeah. San is not leaving Moro's side at the moment.
I don't think she'd be
also, I
leaving Cub's side
misspoke
either.
earlier. We do
You
have more
misspoke.
charges of the glue than what I said. I was looking at the
Oh,
paints
okay.
earlier.
Okay.
Because the glue starts with 7, and we've used 2 now.
Okay. So 5.
So now we have 5 instead of having 5 earlier, now 4.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you guys get back in your cart and make your way further down the road.
At least with the druids,
dark
we
again.
know where is safer to be, where the Gorgons aren't.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still several hours away from the bridge.
Well, and Saffron would probably ask the druids, since they seem to know more about the Gorgons. If we go in invisibly, will they be able to notice us, or?
Invisibly, no, that could work as well. Yes.
Okay.
I
don't think
think
they
I
have
would
any
rather not
special
chance it. That
Sense for invisibility.
that one
I mean,
Gorgon
it's an
was
extra
pretty
layer
mad.
of protection.
Mhm.
It's an extra layer of protection if we're not sure where they are. my
Yeah,
thought.
could do the pass without a trace and all that, but that one Gorgon was pretty mad when we left. I don't know if he'd remember us.
Oh, you got it down to 1. That's quite impressive, seeing as there were 3.
Oh, I got angry and banished one, and Aurora commanded one to
Ooh.
leave and then thrown itself, and Curio stunned one and knocked it off the bridge.
Banishment's
strong
quite
kitty.
powerful magic. Well done.
And yeah, the prone one was very angry because I tried to toll the dead and the bells made it mad.
Oh, yeah. The bells can be kind of loud if you're not expecting them. I can see why that would make it upset.
Yeah, it looked like it wanted to attack, but it couldn't. And we ran.
Well, I'm glad y'all managed to make it out of there okay.
It was scary. I don't want to deal with them again. And I'll
We
just be
will
like
try not to.
shaking my head.
Okay. So you guys, with the druid's help, easily find a place to
To
camp
rest.
for the night. Mm-hmm. See.
Most of us get no sleep tonight because we're still worried.
Callan is gonna start cooking again.
I will.
I will still give him the serious look, but I'll at least smile this time.
So
I'll try to help also.
You start to
Well,
help. He says, can I try it myself this time?
Can I sit and watch you, Callan?
Sure.
Okay. And I'll
Safflin
be like,
is also going to
Sappy.
sit back and watch, because if he wants to do it on his own,
All eyes are on Callan.
And I'll look at Sappy. I'm like, you just rest today, please.
And she'll hand Callan the bag of spices, the pouch of spices.
Okay. I'll give him advantage for the spices.
Plus me helping him, watching.
All right.
19.
Yeah, you watch, and like he still has those urges to put like weird things in it, but you can like actively see him stop himself,
And I'll just be like,
and then say, no, it's this one.
He's so conflicted.
Yes,
He wants.
he is like trying really hard to do a good job right now.
He has to fight his inner alchemist.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's true actually.
Yep.
He likes to experiment, but he's trying to stick to what you've taught him.
He is very chaotic.
And he ends up making actually a pretty good meal.
Can't promise anything, Buff.
Yep.
Don't end before I get back again.
I was literally just about to say, are we going to end soon?
Yep, we will be ending soon.
Yeah.
So you guys lay down for the night. Callan is gonna go up to you, Safi, and say, "You want to take first watch with me? You're probably not tired yet.
No, I'm really not. I am wide awake.
Yeah, you slept quite a bit." And he just has a little smile on his face.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing good. Yeah, so everyone else is asleep now.
Okay.
At this point. What about you?
You
How
can
are you
hope as
doing?
always. Huh.
I mean, y'all fixed it. Everything's fine. Good.
He just kind of looks at you, says, "You say that."
It was just a long nap. It's fine.
Meanwhile, when she talks to her mom, she's probably gonna cry.
I could tell earlier that you were putting on a brave face. It's okay.
Saplin is gonna look around, make sure no one else is paying attention. Absolutely no one.
Mm-hmm.
And is just gonna kind of let her shoulders slump a little. Be like,
Okay.
just don't bring it up with the others. They looked like they were taking it hard enough.
I wouldn't. And he's just gonna like scoot closer to you and just kind of give you a side hug.
No, but really, I'll be fine.
I know
You
you
don't need
will
to worry
be.
about me.
I know you will be. But you're not alone, okay?
Yeah, and Safflin is gonna cast a minor illusion so that anyone who does look over doesn't see what's going on right there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
just
we
kind of
don't get to
covering
witness the cuddles if we wake
covering
up.
the two of them.
Okay.
So
And he just kind of holds you a little bit, trying to comfort you.
I'm okay.
Did the flowers at least help lighten her mood a little bit?
Oh, Safflin's very happy with her new flower bracelet. Like she's been fiddling with it all day. So
Yeah, Lilia's
Right,
thought was,
so-
what can I get for Saflin to...
Mm-hmm. All right, so
yeah.
your watch comes to an end. No issues. Rest of the night goes off without a hitch.
So we long rest?
You guys can long rest yet again. And that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Cool.
Buff's gonna be sad.
Welcome back, Buff.
Welcome back, Buff.
Yeah, I was really, really considering using a spell on Callan just there, but
Oh, really?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Especially because we were about to go to sleep. I was about to send him a spell his way, but that's okay. It didn't need to happen.
If you want,
it worked out. It worked out. It didn't need to happen.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end it there. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.